At this small, colorful market, women from West Africa sell native products like palm tree oil and sweet potato leaves. The women say it supposedly replenishes blood. They talk about Ebola. With roughly 10,000 immigrants, Staten Island's Little Liberia is one of the largest Liberian communities outside of Africa. Many fled during the country's brutal 14-year civil war. Now they face a different war.
Ebola is worse than the civil war. With the civil war, people could run to different African countries to seek refuge. With the Ebola, you cannot run nowhere. You got to sit and die.
Aretha Bestman Yates heads the Liberian Community Association here. She says people regularly go back to see family or welcome those who come visit. In the last few months, things have changed.
You tell someone I'm from Liberia, they pull it away from you.
Following the death of the first Ebola patient in the U.S., Yates says there's more tension among immigrants, now fearful about going to hospitals.
People are not being open about this whole thing. You know, they're trying to keep it to themselves.
That is a problem. Being able to identify symptoms quickly is crucial. At nearby Staten Island University Hospital, which serves the Liberian community, doctors, nurses, and administrators have no illusions. Ebola may come here.
First thing they come in, have you traveled? If yes, within the last 21 days, where have you traveled?
Is it a risk? Of course it's a risk. Of course it's a risk. Do I think it's any more of a risk here than anywhere else? Well, maybe New York City, but not because there's West Africans here, but because so many planes flying in here.
Dr. Brahim Ardolik heads up the hospital's emergency medicine department. A decontamination room accessed from the emergency bay outdoors leads straight into an isolation room. So the patient never has to go anywhere into the general hospital.
That's right.
They're completely isolated. Isolation rooms are designed to keep infectious diseases like Ebola contained.
We do have a plan in place where we would actually be running a dirty emergency department and a clean emergency department if that were to happen.
And doctors and nurses briefed every day on everything Ebola.
Do you feel like you're getting enough information from either the CDC or from the health department in terms of how you are supposed to respond to Ebola?
Yes, more so from our department. They kind of channel the information to us, so we have a pretty good idea of what to do.
The hospital is prepared to expect the worst, while Little Liberia hopes it will somehow be spared. Deborah Feyerick, CNN, New York.